Soviets and Soviets of the Red Army, how are you all doing? This is Colin Ulrich.
I'm Ringru, hello, hello, hello.
And guys, another day, another match, another pairing of 1v1. And today on Orsha North, we're heading outside the town to a little more frigid zone. Rang, who is fighting?
Well, on the left-hand side in blue, we have Kato Megumi, ZZ, playing as 21st Panzer, balance income. And on the right-hand side, we have Ortfin Federica von something. And he... Eistad, it's all German to me. And he's playing as 84th Guards Strelkovy Division.
Indeed. Actually, so two divisions that we've seen before, we know well. On a map, we know pretty well as well. What do you think of this initial breakout?
So it seems like Kato's going pretty heavy for the middle southern town. He's got a lot of infantry being brought in, pioneers, Panzergrenadiers, AT guns, recon vehicles, whole kit and cadoodle here, even an MG42 team and an AT gun half-track. So he's going pretty hard, yeah. Looking at Frederica, pretty spread out, nothing really too crazy. It's a very spread out deployment, probably a little bit more heavy on this northern flank.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's really investing a whole lot of infantry in the center, just really Ogdenbachiki. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot when there's 5 squads of them, but you have to remember, 5 squads, it's only 10 guys.
Yeah.
But to the north we see the first engagement, yes sir?
But yeah, it's just, I feel like Kato's gonna get a pretty good hold in this town initially. He's sort of just a very nice composition of forces, and there's Ogdenbachiki's a little bit outgunned.
Yep, as the motorized Razvedka bolt out of their tiny little jeep there for a second. And it turns into a flame war inside that town, so someone is not going to get reposted pretty quick.
Yeah.
Lots of shit posting going on there. To the south, wow, a very early Pak-38 is dominating some of those T-34Es.
It has, the perfect window just down that road. They're very good shots.
4 more guard squads. It looks like Ort is definitely seeing that thrust in the center for what it is. He's already down 2 flags. Potentially a third if he's not careful.
Yeah, we got T-34 from the southern area, moving to the center, trying to reposition. There is going to be a Pak-38 that's going to shoot him, and also a Sherman, so it's probably going to be a dead T-34 in a bit.
Yeah, dude, you got to watch out for those stabilizers.
I know, man. German stabilizers. American armor. American stabilizers used by Germans.
Of course, when the shooter's been knocked out, that might be a bit different problem there.
Yeah.
Yikes. Shockingly enough, still no one has died.
No, it's a pretty uneventful. Jeez Louise. Can someone please blow up?
I know.
I need to see a big kaboom.
Crew killed. There we go. That's going to be good enough there. Now, the question is, does the Sherman move closer to try to confirm? Yep, he confirms the kill. And, oh, he's moving just outside of what those guards are going to be coming down that road. Meanwhile, to the north, yes, the Soviets have been able to take that kind of northern forest outpost. But even as they push in, I don't know if this one's going to have the distance.
Yeah, and Kato has already got fantastic flag control, 15-9 overall, just shootiest, center gambit. And it's worked really well. Now, he just probably needs to get a few more infantry units into this town to hold out against his guard TPs, which are going to be coming in. But he's doing pretty good. He's in a great position.
He does have to be careful about his southern flank, though, too. We are going to see a number of squads. Ogdenbachiki, Altenbachiki, and Altenbachiki in the trees is just fearsome.
This is really cheeky play here.
Outside of that, so the guard DPs have sighted their first victims over here, and I feel like the pack is engaging them from quite a distance, so that extra bit of support fire might be enough to blunt the thrust.
Just plinking out those small HE shells. But yeah, I mean, the Pioneers are in a pretty good defensive position, all of that stuff, buildings. And we've got a Panzergrenadier being brought in, so it should be enough to hold out against this ridiculous amount of guard DPs.
IL-2 snipes a 222 to the south.
Yeah.
And a couple of Gepards are just a teeny bit tardy there.
Yeah.
Guards have aggressed, and between that 304 pack and that Pioneer squad, done more than enough to really keep these guys under wraps, even though the Russians continue to advance. As I said, they continue to advance despite being under fire. But alright.
Yeah. Yeah, for Kato, like, his big recruits right now is really the flanks, like southern flank. I mean, they haven't really captured any flags, which is good for now, but there's a bunch of infantry in that southern forest, which is scary. And up north, the Russian infantry have managed to get into the farmstead. They're gonna have to go through, you know, a few German infantry units still.
Yes, but they're Automachiki
yeah.
in a freaking house.
Yeah,
you can see it already.
You can get close and throw a grenade.
Well, the P-guns are already dead. That was like a concerted burst of firepower that was just demonically effective.
Mm-hmm. It was probably not fun. It probably was not fun getting shot at by 10 guys with like PPSHs. That's a shit ton of firepower coming down on you in just like 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, they weren't even actually aiming. They just were praying and spraying.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to when you got 71 rounds. Eventually, one of them is gonna hit a crowd.
Yeah, that is certainly a way to have some sauerkrauts. Interesting, we see a T-34E trying to get close here. He's going to start engaging the German infantry. This might be a collapse in the northern flank.
Yeah, I feel so too. Kato does not really have much up here. He's bringing up a 2-3-1, but he really could use some more infantry at the moment to help stabilize the line, and maybe some artillery as well.
Well, if he can get around the T-34, maybe he can get a kill, but there's still a guard DP with PTRT, anti-tank rifle behind it.
I don't think it's going to happen. Don't think it's going to happen at all. Fortunately for Kato, I do like how he has Panzer Grenadiers preliminary in his northern town. Because that's a very important point to hold. If that went down, his whole northern flank would just collapse completely. So that's at least be a decent anchor for him to hold on to.
Oh, it's certainly like a bad flank. It would just fall apart.
Exactly.
Yep, Paul Hollywood would not like that one. Just a great British Bake-Off reference there for our more culinarily minded friends. Down to the south as well, we have this 222 who's sitting inside these trees. Rather optimistic, my friend, to think that you're going to be able to see anything but the trees.
I know.
But you know what? Whatever. He still has 2 squads in that compound. A couple other squads, I think, are getting themselves ready to go. And what's that that's starting to shoot at the town? Oh, it's a 82mm stovepipe.
Yeah, just getting some decent firing. Trying to suppress those Germans. But yeah, it's still Kato. I mean, he's got just having the town in the center is already a huge advantage to him, and he's holding it pretty damn well. He's gonna be doing pretty fine, I think.
I think you are right, sir. Now, we are going to see a PaK-38 to the north has disabled the T-34E, but it's using all its APCRs, so it's not like he's going to get a whole lot out of this. Instead, the 231. Okay, we're going to see this guard DP charge on forwards, and my guess is take out the 231 pretty damn quickly.
Yeah, he's getting close. Is the range 500 meters on? Yeah, it's 500 meters on the AT rifle, so yeah.
One shot, one kill.
One shot, one kill. There we go.
You know, to the south, okay, it looks like there's going to be that push on the southern compound as well. It looks like Ort is not... Oop, never mind. I was like, he is not taking this lying down. But the 222 is surprisingly effective because he's out the Machiki in these trees.
Yeah, fortunately for him, there's no PTRD rifle squads down south, so he can actually outrange the Machikis, and as you see, chase them down. Having recon optics is pretty beneficial.
The T-34E is engaging as well. I think that might have been the biggest thing, is that between the P-Gren giving line of sight for a couple hundred meters, allow the 222 to aggress a little bit more effectively. And forgive me, I need to run back up to the north because at long last the T-34E has died. The second one is right there. But the 222 is going to be able to just engage a lot of this oncoming infantry and just pwn it, really, for lack of a better term.
That's a word I haven't heard in a long time.
Some would argue we shouldn't hear it even that often. IL-2 is going to go after the 222, and my guess is take it out pretty damn quickly.
Yeah, it's such a light armored vehicle. It's a pretty easy kill.
Yes, but a Focke-Wulf is coming in as well. So, man. Yep, that was fast.
That was 2 quick bursts, and IL-2 is... Well, it's on the ground. Blown up.
Indeed it is.
Very dead. Very dead.
As opposed to sort of dead.
Yeah, yeah. Sort of dead would be like this a nice crash landing, but the explosion, the fireball, just he's very dead. He's extremely dead.
It's one of the things in the movie, so they think, oh, I think he made it.
No. Yeah. Kato's doing a pretty good job holding. Nice thing of 21st Panzer, you've got a lot of light vehicles and whatnot, which are great in more of the CQC areas. You've got 2-3 runs, 222s. Just, good auto cannon stuff, which really helps out.
That is good, but down to the south, he's not been able to really solidify his control over these trees.
No.
And you see another 222 goes down. If once the 222 dies, yep, there's 2 Gepards that are in the area. There's still T-34, who's just kind of like, heh, I got this under control.
The Gepards didn't even bring AP ammunition, so they're really buggered. They're very buggered. It's a great play from all. Just playing on the flanks. It's probably easier to play on the flanks than trying to retake that town, honestly. As nice in the forest, you can use your Machikis and get the infantry in, and with his division, you got really good infantry options for 84th compared to 21st, so it's really his place to shine.
It is appallingly strange to me to see M4s unleash their wealth of machine guns to anything other than a German column. But I'm watching it to the north, and I can't help but feel that it's got to have been terrifying to be on the receiving end of it. Good lord.
Yeah, I mean, just... That one's a pretty damn good tank. I mean, Americans really love their machine guns. Really like their machine guns. And just having, like a 50 cal on top really adds that extra, like a lot of extra firepower. And damn, yeah, you got like a lot of 50 cal ammo for M4. You got 1,200 rounds. It seems like a bug, because I think for like other M4s it's only 300. Maybe the Germans managed to nick a lot of 50 cal rounds. Who knows?
Who knows, indeed. But what is going to happen is just thought the Machiki squad's going to come right close and be like, Granata! And it's going to be stick and fork enemies cooked.
Just to put...
down to the south, though, real quick, down to the south, you are seeing a push through these trees. Another M4, though, in the area. Desperate to keep those Russians at bay. And there's still a prowling T-34 there, though, too.
Yeah, it's to get ugly. But neither tank is going to try and move up. That's also probably pretty terrifying, having to like do a tank duel in a forest like this. With already like the terrible line of sight that, being in a tank has. Going through a forest must have just been not pleasant.
You do know how to understate things, don't you?
I think it would be somewhere down on the bottom of the list of places I'd want to be in a tank.
To the north, ooh, okay. Very, very quick firing mortar. 304 starting to engage these trees. Not going to see a whole lot. Even as Sherman begins to engage Soviet tanks here. Transmission damage, spalling. These guys are in a pissing match, and I don't know if either one of them really can appreciate what they're doing here.
Yeah, the problem with using the Sherman against T-34s is... Well, the nice thing is the T-34 can't pen you. The bad thing is, you can't really pen the T-34 at roll, but here we go. Actually got the penetration hit.
That wasn't him, wasn't it? No, it was a P4, that's why.
Oh, was it a P4 knockout? Or...
Yep, P4 to the southwest. And with that actually reverses the potential quite a bit. Checking back into the south, the M4 is still chasing after that T-34.
Taste blood.
And he's got... Oh, whoa. He's not going to get first shot, though.
Time out. Like, did you forget to turn on the stabilizer, yeah, young man? Like, you're supposed to get first shot. This is. I mean, let me just. Yep, this is how the script is meant to go.
I was like, are we gonna see Robin Hood Men in Tights choke? Yes, we are.
Disappoint me. You have to cut your pay for that.
But alright. Actually, some Soviet artillery is engaging its own positions here in this southern town. Look, southeast we have 2 Stratniki and 1 Guard DP moving in. So this might be the end of German dominance in that town, at least for the time being.
Yeah, Stratniki is always a nasty unit to go up against, just due to the heavy amount that they have. But the Sherman is getting some fantastic fire on them, so that's going to pin them down. And yeah, Kato he just needs a bit more infantry in that town, but now he's getting showered on by mortars. So I don't think, yeah, he's probably not going to hold on to that town much longer.
Nope. Especially, he does the IS-2 right there, though, so...
Oh, yeah.
I am surprised that Ort has not been more aggressive with that.
Mm-hmm. I think he has it set up in his division to have the IS-2s and B and C phase, and you get a decent amount of IS-2s with 84th. So, it's gonna be pretty good. Unfortunately, he's fighting against the one division that has King Tigers.
Ah, so, yes, but yeah. Are the King Tigers in this particular menagerie of animals?
Not right now, no. So, maybe Kato has them, maybe you don't. I've seen a few 21st players not bring up King Tigers. You don't need them, but when there's IS-2s on the field, you definitely want them.
Certainly seems to be the case. Now we are going to see... Actually, it's a Pack 43. Yeah, it's a Pack 43. Coming up slowly towards that center kind of hill position. Oh, yeah. Not shocking right there. It tends to be a very, very standard spot for the anti-tank gun. And checking back into the north, the Germans have recovered their earlier position. And they have given up another one to the south, but when all is said and done, I think this is probably better for them overall. Yeah,
Kato has managed to at least... I mean, he's lost the town pretty much in the center, but he has managed to just revitalize his flanks and stop him from just getting completely overrun. Are we going to get a bit of a furball up north? Fuck off? Is he going to catch up to the Yak?
Nah, the Yak's going to fuck off.
Yeah. Rightfully so. I don't want to be being chased by a Focke-Wulf.
Neither would I. Mostly because I don't really run that fast.
Same here. I think if I'd have to, like, run away from a Focke-Wulf, I would also be pretty fucked. So easy to make that joke.
That's okay.
It must have been so much fun as a Rodor 1 pilot on the Ally side, just being able to say, fuck is here, fuck is there, fuck is everywhere.
Yeah, but everything would be said with like a British accent. Like, you wouldn't be able to get away with it.
Tom, I shot down 4 fuckers today in the sky. It was great.
Before we get marked as NSFW too much, wait a second, we have an off-map call-in? Where's the off-map coming from?
It's, yeah, where is... I feel like it's... Where is this goddamn off-map?
Down south.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Did they buff the range on that? That seems awfully
far away.
No, I
think he ran a ray. I think he ran a ray down south after calling it down. And now he's bringing it back up to get a second shot in. But yeah, the off-map's gonna come in, and those guys are probably gonna die.
A 203? I would think so.
Yeah.
And nary any more stuff being brought in. JU-88, though, is going after the IS-2? 2 IS-2s. Oh my gosh, this could be absolutely stunning.
Oh!
And there's one 37mm. That's it.
You have one job, JU-88. You cannot fuck this up. Come on. He's gonna get one at least, for sure.
Yes, he is.
But yeah, so
he might pay for it, but...
No! I think he's just gonna get out. There we go. The medium bomber does survive. Lucky bugger. Very smart move from spreading out his IS-2s, only losing 1. If he lost 2, that would have been
the game.
Too big of a casualty. It wouldn't have been the game, but that definitely would have set him back.
Think about it. At that point, I still have Shermans in the area. I have that P4C with that freaking glass cannon. Almost literally. I mean, 30 freaking armor.
Oh, yeah, fair point. Yeah.
I keep it. I can keep you at range. It's not a big deal. To the south, though, we are going to see another rather good shellacking, I dare say.
Oh, yeah, geez. Oh, yeah, that's definitely where you just say, hey, you move up a little bit, you know, just come a little bit closer. Just stand right in the center of this field.
You're my kind of crowd.
Yeah. I got like a special delivery for you. It's coming down in 9 seconds.
Yeah, at that point, it kind of reminded me of like a Looney Tunes cartoon, being like, "Oh, a present for me,"
and then like an anvil drops.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But Kato, he's not been playing a flashy game, but you know what? Consistency is very much what you need in this game. And
yeah.
He's been meeting the flank attacks rather well.
Yeah, he pushed heavy in mid. He held it for a long time and gave me a huge point advantage, but he has lost it. But at the same time, he is playing more heavy on the flanks, and now he's just keeping it a nice 13-11. So, not a huge point advantage, but he has time on his side. He's doing pretty good.
Yep, why fuss yourself? You don't need to muss yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Carl.
And another barrage, as if the first one wasn't enough. As he brings in a couple of Ultimachiki squads desperate to take that ground.
Yeah.
It is 12-12, but that's one. That's two. Yep, never mind.
Yeah, it was probably a pretty bad move. I mean, not unloading them was a bad move, but also putting them up so close.
5 more squads.
Artillery's gonna drop in. Yeah, but yeah. Such is the Soviet strategy, just you got so much infantry. And if 84th, your infantry spam's really nice, because you get a lot of strokey DP cards, and you... Oh god, DP cards, my bad. And now they're great to spam, because that means you just have AT rifles all over the map.
It certainly seems to be the case with 3 Pioneer squads, as well as a KT on the field.
Oh, here we go. Fat Cat coming in, and he's gonna be sticking out down south.
Perfectly legitimate, I would think. Fruit panicked in the meantime. The Pac-43 announced itself and freaked that IS-2 out.
Yeah.
Checking back into the north in the meantime. Well, Soviet stovepipes engaging with German mobile stovepipes. And hand to God, I don't know who's got the advantage right now.
Yes, it's pretty back and forth. I feel like Kato, I mean, he has the flank advantage right now. I think it's going to come down to whether how his IS-2s do. And one down south is getting picked off by the Pac-43. It's probably going to die. And those IS-2s are pretty important in helping secure his pushes against German armor. As with 84th, the weird gimmick with them is that you only get that 1 card of T-34Es, and after that it's only like 3 cards of IS-2s. So you're only stuck with heavy tanks. So you really have to make him count.
Well, we do see that Ort has learned with that southern infantry push. All 5 guys have dived out of their respective trucks. But we still are going to see a couple of 222s there, so that's great that you're in the area, but you still got to go over the open ground.
Yeah.
And that 500 meters is not going to be close enough for that PTRD.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
But a second 203's been called in.
Damn, he really likes his off-map.
Yeah, his support tab must be pretty much tapped at this point. He's bringing more guards to the north.
Got some heavy guns in the back as well. You got like a 122 all the way in the far back.
Oh yeah, I see him on the...
Stovepipes are just firing away.
Well, in the meantime, the town is falling under Russian control. This is something we talked about quite a bit. Not too much of a surprise there. And we are into Phase C. So I think we're going to see another Königstiger pretty soon, because we haven't seen a whole lot from Kato in quite a while.
No, he's actually... Yeah, he's
oh no, 122, so
heavy artillery gun. A Russian 122, yeah. So that's going to be pretty useful. And we got a bunch of guard DPs all the way in the far north being brought in, but I don't think Kato I mean, I don't think Ort really has the momentum to really push anywhere. He did get a very nice strike down south with his off-map, but I think it's going to take him a little bit too long to really take advantage of his push.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. He has caused a number of casualties, though, but even now, there's another the Koenigsegg is here, the MG42 is coming up. MG42 is kind of an absolutely gorgeous field of fire.
Oh, it is. And the real problem with Ort, I think, is just the lack of medium tanks, which is the problem with 84. Like, the IS-2s are awesome, but on a map like this especially, where it's a bit more close quarters, just having some more T-34s and just cheaper tanked fire support vehicles definitely helps out. As we've been seeing from Kato's side, he's been using a lot of medium tanks, recon, autocannon vehicles, etc. like that. And it's been working great, because it's a close quarters map. You can move them around, and, you know, at close range, an autocannon is pretty deadly.
It certainly is. Now, we see that Northern Guard TP squad push. One bit the dust pretty quickly. Other ones have been engaged by these very, very well-placed Peagrens and Pioneers. Only one has survived to get through to the front lines, and even then, I'm not sure I like that assault.
Yeah, it's not working out all out well. And now Kato's pretty much managed to secure, you know, after the artillery strike came in, moved back his infantry into a good defensive position. And especially all these light vehicles is really giving a bit of a hard time, as they've clumped outside of that PTRD range.
And watching the stuff to the south, there's another TOT barrage, but at what cost? The Germans are now pushing. They say, screw this noise, we don't feel like being shelled anymore. Kind of hard to blame the guys.
That low and half track, he's probably going to get killed by the IS-2. No? And the IS-2's going to take a while to reload, so he might get out. Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know about that there, Lucy. And Skadoosh?
No, he got out.
Aiming. Yeah, once Joseph what Joseph sees, Joseph kills. Meanwhile, this German infantry is going to suffer again in the south as this next barrage comes in. These poor guys have got to be like, are you freaking kidding me? Again?
Bloody artillery ice rat. And this is going to be perfect. Ort has a guard squad positioned down south, so he could rush in and just capture all these guys. Holy shit.
He could, but there's still more MG42s and 2 more 222s.
Yeah, come on, don't attack move, just charge. You could get the surrender, but nope. That's a shame. He could have maybe got like 1 or 2 more squad share and an easy surrender.
Well, in the meantime, while we haven't been looking at that, the southern town falls, and with that, it's now 15-9.
Yeah, Kato retaking that town is a huge gambit, and it has worked out. King Tiger is just zoning out everything.
Well,
he's fighting the IS-2, but
if there wasn't enough for that, as artillery shells go every which direction, there's 2 more Koenigsegg being brought on in.
yeah, Ort's pretty much buggered. When the amount of King Tigers are being brought in, you're buggered.
Yeah, at that point, I'm like, it's Kursk all over again.
Yep.
I think you're right, though. I think had he been able to just be a little more aggressive, just charge like a madman, that's totally fine.
Yeah, because Ort had a pretty good, like, play on the north and southern flanks early on, but he just didn't manage to fully exploit it, unfortunately. I think some of it is just due to the divisional choice of not having enough, cheap T-34 spam. But T-34-76s on this map work really well.
2 IL-2s coming in, by the way, looking for the Koenigsegg. But ground fire might be more than enough. Well, if that's not enough, the Focke-Wulf's going to be enough.
Yeah. 1 kill, and he's probably going to get second real fast.
Nope.
No!
Overheating radiator.
AAs. The Soviets has got a pretty decent AA now with the 85 and the 37mm.
Oh wow, I didn't even see the 85 over there.
Yeah. Not something you really see all too often.
The northern side is quieted down, except for a lone IS-2 really trying to get frisky here. There still is a Panzer Shrek, so yeah, you want to move that IS-2 in? That's totally fine with me.
He's gonna get tricked.
Beautiful 250-meter range. No, not gonna do it. No, he's slowly trying to get his troops in, but he's got 26 seconds to get his life together.
That's not a long time.
No. I mean, like, geez, at least my parents gave me a couple years to be like, okay, Con, gotta get your life going.
26 seconds to get your life together. That'd be a good band name.
26 seconds to get your life together?
Yeah.
I can see
like
it.
Or like an album.
Yeah, it's like the pangs of growing up. It's like a coming-of-age album. I can see it.
Yeah, it'd be like some teen angst shit. Like angsty rock.
Oh, yeah, totally, But with that, we are going to see Ort on Orsha kind of falling over here to Kato. Surprisingly, I was not going to say mild, but surprisingly low kills on both sides.
Yeah, pretty close. Only a 200 kill difference. Looking at the kills here.
Yep, off-map battery. Look at that nonsense.
Jesus. Yeah, he knocked out quite a lot. Those off-maps worked pretty well, but he just didn't manage to follow up, unfortunately.
True.
And losses... Nothing. The Panzer 4C actually did pretty good, knocking out a bunch of Russian infantry, but
that's his job. He's supposed to come up and be like, I have a big giant gun. Please don't shoot at me.
It's short, but I could make it work.
Rang, I'm gonna just stop you right there before we cross it into that territory.
Yeah, I know.
But folks, as always, we hope you've enjoyed your time with us today. If you haven't, well, tell us why not, and leave a comment card below. But, Rang, any more thoughts?
If a king tiger is a king tiger, what's the queen tiger?
A tigress?
Yeah. Or would it be like the regular tiger to be like a queen tiger?
It depends. I mean, if you think about some animals, I mean, the female is actually larger than the male.
Yeah, that's true, actually. So is it the mouse?
Like most Americans. Well, while Rang recovers for the next game, folks, until next time, I'm Con Ulrich.
I'm Rangaroo, take it easy.